Well, being up at Cute Lake was a lot of fun, and I definitely felt like I was home again. But it's time to get back to reality. Plus, I miss this place. I did. Like, I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but like by whatever day it is that we go home, usually Sunday, by early Sunday afternoon, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to go home now. Which, we did stay for quite a while, and it was a lot of fun. Honestly, my only low is the fact that, the day wasn't any longer, because I did enjoy being up there. I really did. It felt, unfortunately the weather is still a little bit too unpredictable to really do much in the realm of, like, going outside and being a lot, going outside a lot and, doing whatever it is that a normal person would like to do. But just being up there at all is therapeutic enough for me. My high is I got to see, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my 3 nephews, and it was great being up at the lake with them. It was a lot of fun. It definitely feels like summer's here, which is great because, this is the last Tuesday in the month of June, which reminds me, I have a couple things to go. I have a One Piece manga chapter reaction and a Hot Ones guest to talk about. Okay, better get started soon. And finally, my act of kindness is obviously I helped my dad watch my nephews yesterday, which I'm glad I did. I say watch my nephews. Basically, my 3 nephews were up at the lake taking a nap, and my dad and I were there to make sure nothing bad happened. Which, that's really all I need to do. Although I will admit, though, they are a little bit rambunctious at first in the morning, or not in the morning, like in the afternoon when they take their nap. So there was a good, 15 minutes to a half hour during their nap time that they weren't sleeping. But they got to sleep eventually, and they were able, and a couple hours later they woke up feeling hungry, so got them something to eat, and then hung out for a little bit, and then we went back home. And it was also great seeing my mom yesterday. It really did bother me that she was working yesterday at the last minute, but you know what? She did it. I'll be seeing her later today anyway, so I'm not really, not going to lose sleep over that. Although I will admit, though, because I went to bed so late over the last couple of days, I am exhausted right now. And it's just barely after 6:45. Well, better get started. I have a lot to go over, so let's see. Alright, so let me get this started and over with. Alright, so One Piece chapter 1115, Pieces of a Continent. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, record Wano. Good to see Momonosuke and Kinemon again. And Tama and... Okay, this is good. Oh, no way! It's the fake Straw Hats! Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen them in quite a while. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. Let me readjust a couple things. Okay. Okay, so, alright, the fake straw hats. That's cool. I love that they're now the fake kid pirates. That's awesome. Okay, and Tomorrow Black is getting Joy Boy's name wrong. Okay, Vegapunk's message. But as for why he was called a pirate, I have only read from a handful of poneglyphs. But what I found there was a record of a breathtakingly vast war. Joy Boy's enemy was the world government of the present day. That's cool. Like, a couple of the Marines are listening to this message like, wait a minute, that's us. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, looks like Dory, Broggy, and Luffy are running from Warkery, okay. More accurately, it was the precursor to the world government, a provisional army put together by 20 kings known as the Alliance. This part we already know. Wow. Warkery is yelling, Vegapunk. Marcus Norris is using Conqueror so I can get rid of all the transponder signals. Okay. Okay, more of his message. You might say they had no other choice. So robust was Joy Boy's faction. Without knowing the spark that caused the war, I won't say who was right or wrong. I'll simply state that two competing ideologies came head to head. As I mentioned earlier, for its time 900 years ago, Joy Boy's birth, hey, there's a picture of a Zunisha, was a startlingly advanced civilization. And the weapons that were used over the course of this 100-year conflict appear to be impossible to recreate with the latest of modern science. Okay. Hey, it's Foxy. Okay. This is awesome. Okay. Even I, a humble genius, can't replicate them. And therein lies the problem. Okay, loud face, okay. Stussy, okay. Oh, he's talking to Edison. Susie's talking to Edison over a condom, alright. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's over Jime, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it looks like without Stella around, Stussy has no idea who to live for. Alright. Personally, I think she should join the Straw Hats, but that's just me. Probably won't happen though, but she should. Okay, looks like the fight with Ethan, Ben, and V. Nostro is going on. Ooh, Frankie for the save. Nice. Okay. Destroyed like the head of the Viking of the Giants flagship. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Looks like Vegapunk's message. The Void Century came to a close with the defeat of Joy Boy. Okay, Ethan jumps in the air. Whoa. Ethan just cut the lateral phase in half. That's sick. Oh, so many people are going to fall to their death. Oh, yep, there they are. See? A lot of people are falling. Okay, more of the message. But not before leaving vast permanent scars of war across the face of the world. Okay? The world is made up of a series of islands. Sailing between them is difficult, and many people never experience anything but their own culture at home. But this shared understanding of the world does not necessarily apply to the world of 1,000 years ago, because a cataclysm occurred during the Void Century, causing the world to sink once before. We are currently living on the pieces of a continent that existed long ago. The world of a millennium ago now slumbers unseen at the bottom of the sea. Good God, this is insane. In fact, one can assume that in the past, there are a number of continents we know nothing about. If the world were still the same as it was in the past, then the act of erasing 100 years of history would be simply unthinkable and impossible. However, it makes much more sense when you understand that the rise in sea level over that century was 200 meters. My God. Everybody's reacting to that. That is insane. Everyone, there are so many reactions. Drum Island, former Baroque Works agents, the Marines are reacting to this. Oh my God. As for why the sea level rose so much during that century, it would be natural to assume the work of a sudden natural disaster. But I can state for a fact that this was a man-made disaster. If such a cataclysm were caused by natural forces, then the initial disaster would have spanned several centuries and inflicted slow but continual damage upon the world. But by any measurement, climatology, geology, environmental and atmospheric science, this dramatic shift could not have happened within a single century. So the cause is something else. And when I detected the rise in worldwide sea levels the other day, I had my answer. I knew the cause and confirmed its existence. The ancient weapons that sank the world into the sea 800 years ago still exist today and await the moment they stir once again. In other words, the vast war arose during the void century never came to an end. Wow. Well, a lot of people's One Piece theories have been confirmed. Shoot. I tell you what though, when this gets animated, it's going to be sick. I mean, in a perfect world, Vegapunk's message would go over the span of like one episode with no way that's going to happen. Hey, cool, it's Big Morgan's Vivian Wacko. And we see a close-up of Emu's face, and it's only just his eyes. Of course it is. Well, now that's taken care of, let's look at this week's Hot Ones guest, shall we? Alright, suppose you want me to react to this? I mean, listen. At this point, Egghead has just been such a rush that we've been getting like bombshell after bombshell after bombshell of new information. And like, it's not that I'm numb to it. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm very, very, very shocked. It's just, I know a lot of people have been talking about this over the last couple of days. Not to mention that, I mean, spoilers everywhere all over the internet, so nothing I can really do about that. But it's just so shocking. Like, there have been One Piece theories out the wazoo for pretty much as long as the series has been going on. I'm sure someone has come up with this theory. And they're probably right. So, anyway, before I end this video, let's look at this week's Hot Ones guest. Okay, first piece, okay. And the second Hot Ones guest of season 25, or the 16th Hot Ones guest of 2024, is, okay, seriously, what? Okay, so, I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, now it's loading. So the 16th Hot Ones guest of 2024 is Lewis Hamilton. I have no idea who that is. Okay, so. Oh, a British motorsports racing driver. Okay. He's a racer. Cool. Okay. Don't really get many, like, racers on Hot Ones, so this is different. Come to think of it, I can't really recall any major, like NASCAR professional, like race car drivers on Hot Ones. And we've had football players, we've had basketball players. I think we even had like maybe a soccer player or two. But we've never had a race car driver. It's pretty neat. Now you can't really make much of a reaction to that because I have no idea who Lewis Hamilton is. By the way, I think it's pronounced Lewis, because if it was Louis, it would be Louie. Here it's Lewis. So I'm pretty sure Lewis is a proper pronunciation of that name. But, yeah. There was a lot of housekeeping to do. But, I got it done. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very home in this video. For all of you guys who watch the show for them, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday, everyone. And remember, when you guys want to talk channel, I was going to be here to let you know back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.